This is the Sunrise Show, where the brave winds start to blow, where we speak our minds with fire, lift our homeland even higher. Poetry, music, stories bold, truth that cannot be controlled. Sunrise Show, still hope for Sierra Leone. This is the Sunrise Show, where the brave winds start to blow, where we speak our minds with fire, lift our homeland even higher. Poetry, music, stories bold, truth that cannot be controlled. Sunrise Show, still hope for Sierra Leone.
Good evening, Sierra Leoneans. We get with second edition of the Sunrise Show on the wonderful platform APC Diaspora Online TV. And today, we can discuss serious issue where now of great concern to all Sierra Leoneans. Tomorrow, we get a vote will take place in Parliament, where we parliamentarians then go vote on the Constitutional Amendments Bill of 2025. So this evening, I get a guest with me from who can rub more small on the importance of this vote here in the Parliament. And we will discuss on key things them where we feel say, now salon people their own concern. And we will look at the importance of this bill. It's necessary if we vote them in, it will bring good things and come for Sierra Leoneans them, or we not forget them at all. These are the issues that we can rub more on, and we'll share things them we don't hear it from other platforms them, from other Sierra Leoneans them across the globe. And with me, I get a guest with a possibly very well known on social media on in critical views then on governance, on issues of elections, now elections experts, and person we care about the human rights of Sierra Leoneans them. And this person is a brother and a friend, and no other person but Mr. Arthur Halston. Mr. Halston, you're welcome to the platform, sir.
Yeah, Mira, I want to tell you thank you for getting me now so again today on a social media platform like this. I want to tell the listeners them I do and I they ask una for like and share the program as we go along so more people go really can talk. Thank you, Mira.
Thank you very much. Before I start with you, let me just give a brief background on why we do this today, why we get the Constitutional Amendments Bill. Now, also the Constitution of Sierra Leone, the 1991 Constitution. And this 1991 Constitution, it came into being because for make way for wipe away the one-party system. You know, say years back, before 1991, now the one party will be get, and things that they will be the happen, we will not be glad for at all. So when Sierra Leone introduced the 1991 Constitution, for many who pull out the one-party system and introduce a multi-party system, we bring we come to a democratic state. People can be glad for them. They appreciate them because they insist, but good disadvantage there for use one-party system. But today now they look at the amendment bill, and people then get critical issues for discuss about this amendment bill. And then some people then say, some experts say, if FIBA, that 1978 constitution bill, that's issues we been get that 10 day, we introduced the one-party system. They say if FIBA, so even though it look like say now a democratic bill, but things in the inside will make it FIBA the 1978 bill. But we can't go more on that. So I can't we guessed. Make it quickly tell we're waiting in general view about the procedure that don't take place so far. What do you think? You really think say the debates when they take place in our parliament, we parliamentarians they really represent the people them way then go for represent on a just man for your own, man go for talk about your own thing where the EPAM. What do you think generally before go to the bill proper?
Um, um, in general, to start with, the one they within a parliament self, they not dey represent the people of Sierra Leone. They represent them political parties where we know say na um, through proportional representation system then come into governance in 2023, where even that system they so much raise the threshold that we only get two political parties. And if you they listen and if you listen to waiting the people themselves they talk na salon say some man dey e no get parliamentarian, e no get representative na parliament. Some whole area they no get representative. Some sign na Lumley and I don't know if na Sylvia Bled and the other day they call some people around that eastern part of Freetown say them self they not get representative. So waiting they go on a parliament right now is like then they go for good discuss waiting waiting suits them for come back or how them will come back because the people in safe na salon not even know waiting appear. In the first place, the first PR in 2022-23, then they introduce them. They not educate the people they much about it. They just say we've been done doing in was it in 1996? But then tell will be just the common like anything then give it, then will they take. So me, on a general point of view is then they are parliament day, not so for the people of Sierra Leone they talk. Both APC and SLPP now for them yourself then they talk because now the party puts them, they know to the people and SSL puts them there.
Okay, so before I continue, I just make viewers then know say we guess they speak in own view from what it thinks say nine they happen, not so the APC platform they give now this view now what in view, what in think and believe now it don't say. But now I want to can critically on key issues of the bill, more of much on them. And you don't start with the PR, so I'll go to the PR. What do you think about the PR? Because you know, say inside the constitution, the 1991 constitution, it gets both the PR and first past the post. First past the post are the main form of elections who get now the constitution. But then say the PR for come in when it necessary on key when we get key challenges them now for introduce them. So now then they try for say they want for make we use the PR as the main form. What do you think? If it's not this not good thing for Salon, how can you be what can done for that person where they now come make you understand what are the implications for make we change from first past the post to the PR?
I want for reiterate your point where you say these are my views. This because also because I did an APC TV means saying waiting APC they say now waiting they say as a guest because in the first place the PR in 2023 it not been even necessary. I dey look and like say them force and down the people in throat in 2023 because you know go just come you say you dey call a midterm census and that midterm census the one that where they fund the census we actually won the government back then say this will not get money for run this kind of show so make we left and force and this and that but the government say no then they go ahead and they use that say because they don't do census so then they can't do PR then begin to bring other excuses then go section this then go for court that one day so now then they wipe away the boundaries and all that thing. Boundaries been they exist. The boundaries where we use in 2018 them is still there in place for use in 2023
23.
and waiting yes and waiting will be supposed for just don't do something and go review the boundaries for add constituencies or we add centers and because the look at say okay this last election some people them between Kaningo and Juba they may far away from a voting center so we need for put a voting center under so now just then reviews then they will be need for do before the next census and then do a broader review of the boundaries so boundaries may they exist one other in the country no other disaster not happen where we go say a large section of the population where we're not going to put them inside an electoral boundary. Everybody been there in place. So it been kind of sound like they may get a motive for clear the boundaries off and introduce a PR system. Notably, the PR system where they bring in 2023 now been say them raise the threshold to 11%, and they fool the people. Now me own idea this. They fool the people say it will bring inclusion. Where at the end of the day, waiting we see. Now two grand party we see in our parliament. So now me own idea this was the PR on the layman's view for let the last
Okay.
person in the village understand waiting there.
Yeah, I'll make you know after say today what we discuss, so not to say that you want get can discuss now me and you the rub mouth by this talk here.
Right.
So I just want to follow from what you say. Maggie clarity first to people and say wait after just talk about say the we 1991 constitution only give we permission for use the PR who gets issues with boundary delimitation. Like during the war, we get issues and Islamic could be used inside I think 1996. But because inside 2018, 2023, we won't get any issue where for results for make we use the PR. But now the government is trying for introduce the PR, even though we not get issue for use them, then they try, but then get intention why. And me go give clarification on that. Which I don't tell the producer for make it produce presents to we for we that statement where Prince Adi be make. I will continue for say this until the elections, until they vote on the bill tomorrow. Prince Adin don't talk say the presidents that being introduced, that being forced for me then take the PR. He said the PR now make them able for win the elections. And he make comments say with the PR then going for Dana power for 76 years. Make a pause. 76 years, he say, if they use the PR, then party the SLPP, the government where they in power right now, then go they in power for 76 years. So after you say something at the start of you, where you just start from making introduction, you say you don't believe, say, the parliamentarians really represent the people, they go for represent their all self. I can agree to a level, but I disagree with you a bit. You know what to do? Because you see APC, why APC they force say make you stay on the first past the post? It's simple. If you don't agree your opposition, they tell you say this PR they ain't gonna make them stay in power for 78 years. We're not to the will of the people, then you go kick against them. Meaning say the All People's Congress in Parliament, when they kick against the PR, they speak the voice of the people. They represent the voice of the people. Because the people no one forget possible it can be like a monarch when they didn't have power for donkey years. No. They want to be able that every time of 5 years, they for able vote for the president or for a party where they believe in. But if Prince Adi don't tell we about 4 or 5 years, and one must hear I see and back say the only way after 2023 elections where they boast, where they celebrate, is say that the PR make them win, and if try for make the PR be the salon permanent kind of elections because it go make them in power for donkey years. So APC gets right for stick for say first past the post for various reasons. And you say go tell me what are the advantage of first past the post. I know what more to do. I just want you say me agree for my APC take a stance on that because opposition always they take the stance of the people. And the people don't want a party who can stay na power for donkey years, irrespective of what they happen, they not care they want stay there. What's your view along the line here?
Yes, I go agree with you. Say the APC get right for and say they still want the first pass, but make it not sound like say APC want first pass the post because then they make them win. The SLPP wants PR because then go make themselves win. So the argument it don't come dinner between APC and SLPP, forgetting about the people of Sierra Leone. How I want join that one day now is the APC. If them be no say the first pass the post, it good for the people of Sierra Leone. And that day we all don't sabi in the first place. Now that one day other groups and don't educate the people they on for almost years. The PR just knew it actually people they understand that first in the first place. So, but the APC now, then they go into then discussion here. So we agree say yes, so then they do consultations. almost publicity then do for tell the people and say, this thing wey dey happen at parliament so now A, B, C, and D. For me, from me own point of view, the APC not do much education for tell the people and say, now this way they go for, and now this now we stand. So make the people actually understand. If you call 5 people now na salon and ask them wetin dey go on na parliament, confuse people not really know wetin dey go on there. The only people that we know wetin dey go on there na them wey dey there, and also the people dem put them there na dem party dem dey there. So APC they go for first past the post because na im dey make them win. SLPP they go for PR because na im dey make them.
I agree with most of what you say, yeah, but I don't believe say first past the post only make APC win. I think the reason why the APC, I'm a member of the All People's Congress, so they speak from waiting, I don't read from the representative in the parliament and everything. The fact remains, first past the post make we people, we representatives owe allegiance to the people. Now the people they choose them directly. Why with the PR now we see say now who the party wants. APC accept that, then they choose who they want for one. But no, we want for B, waiting the people want. So okay, I agree with you to a level you say each party want choose a kind of elections we go help them for B come into power or for stay into power. I agree with that. One moment, please, just take this there and hand over to you back. Yeah. But when you listen to the common people who say, not to only educated people, they talk about this issue. Go on social media. People, they will not to like say graduates them. People are discussing this because we don't able for breaking down continuously to people for no say. It's simple. When you see PR, you see APC and SLPP. You choose a party they choose. When you see first past the post, and the post in face at the individual one they choose. So that basic one day, Sierra Leoneans they understand that day. You answer something.
Okay, Sierra Leoneans, you say Sierra Leoneans they understand that one. They say we see PR na 2 party. We see first past the post na several parties in parliament. Okay, fine. But as I say, the APC, how then they present the case to me now, how we look at and say SLPP will not want the PR because they make una win. No, we will not want the PR. Then stand say they want first past the post. Yes, it did with the people of Sierra Leone because now that the constitution say. And if we don't want change that thing there inside the constitution, what in the APC not for allow in the first place? That discussion first with it. For say well, we can discuss that to ourselves. The people forget a say on that. Okay, then do consultative conferences and other things all over the country. Waiting then come with say 57% of the people they say post. So if you want first past the post, the people 57% of Sierra Leoneans they say we want first past the post. So why then they take her now? They go discuss on our parliament, say we they camp and pray and now say, hey, on our let we pray. What will they pray for again? It's already
okay.
We don't already make we voicing we want PR.
Yes. After I want to draw you come back or draw your attention to the fact that civil society organizations and other groups, intelligence councils and everything, they all don't give their own view, statement and policy paper for say, then they against the PR. Then give support for first past the post. Major civil society organizations, then Boku, we don't give statements on that. Some people even give justification why. But the government refused for take it to that.
Thank you.
So that's not the issue at hand. So it's not about the All People's Congress. I make remember say, no matter how much your position try, under this administration will get, they not get strength for fix this easy without the people in. Because you know, so they're not pauper, they're not by force. Waiting them once, time for happen, waiting and say, time for happen. So make we give the opposition small leeway because of that. They try their best, and
yes.
they don't try some of them. So they don't beat some of them they don't put in a cell. So all kinds of happen to them, and they are human beings. Let us remember that they are human beings. So that's how
they're not true.
Yes, they've been doing their own beats.
No, that's how they're not true. But they don't beat them. They don't frustrate some people to even death.
Yeah.
They don't do so many bad things to people. We make people then afraid
Exactly.
now. If you get anti-nimata, they go on television say, "Hey, me are they afraid of
Okay.
what you use for talk
Exactly.
today." One journalist we been do this drug thing. That lady way run away or
Yes.
something.
I remember a
He said
neighbor.
talk and say
Yes.
people. He said talk and say people then they afraid. But the APC that their office they where they get to an old railway line. Now one no notice board.
It's true.
Then able for put and they say we no want PR, make people they actually see and say they no want PR. Not to that Boku
Now, what
talk
people
in
have been
parliament.
saying
Some
it.
man not
Anyway,
even look at it.
people have been saying it.
So anyway, make
Yeah.
we not be labor on the
Yes.
point.
So
But
before we go,
me,
okay.
PR not good for salon
Why?
because in they bring the inclusivity way the SLPP they say they bring. And I doff me heart to the APC where they still stand on the ground say they don't want PR at all. Not to pray, it's not to pray a business. They not for one time at all.
Thank you. So before we'll take a short break for do the next key issue under the bill, I want to do an attention with it. After don't say what we don't say quickly for more understand. The PR no good for salon. Why? The government when they introduce and say the PR go bring inclusion. Unfortunately, under the first past the post, we been get C4C, NGC, independent candidates them, and
Yes.
other parties them will be there during first past the post. But when the PR come, not only the two major parties them, they na parliament. So how now tell we say the PR they bring inclusion. And talk about say the PR go bring in more women. But I forget to get a law already where they make for women. Then. So no need the PR for even be specifically for that.
For the woman,
There is
no.
a law where they cover that. And any government where care about gender inclusivity, you don't need a PR for making to this. You go and just say anytime you get cabinet, you make sure say if that woman, if that man be the minister, the deputy go be woman, or if the woman be the minister, the deputy go be man. So that's not a consideration for make we use the PR system. Lastly, before we get the break, don't forget to say this government gets an intention. I'm saying it and I'll keep on saying it. An intention is clear. We get evidence where show say they know how to rig the PR system for men and send a power for 76 years. They don't plan them before they come. They don't win under them, and they intend for continue for use them. And that's make then they insist say PR and for use. Not forget say if they believe say they don't work for salon people them, and not care if that PR or first past the post. Where I don't work for people, I only don't sleep. Knowing say no matter what the opposition say, people remember me good work and vote for me under any kind of election system. Now we'll get a few minutes break and come back for talk on the 7 years presidential term. Thank you. See you back soon.
This is the Sunrise Show, where the brave winds start to blow, where we speak our minds with fire, lift our homeland even higher. Poetry, music, stories bold, truth that cannot be controlled. Sunrise Show, still hope for Sierra Leone.
Yes, these are the Sunrise Show, and we therefore bring lights on key issues them with the money winner we come to. And today we discuss about the Constitutional Amendments Bill of 2025, where tomorrow then go to vote on them. Waiting at the meaning of that building if them vote them in. What are the implications for we were there at this world today as Sierra Leoneans them? What are the implications for posterity? Means that the only way for come after we waiting on the implication. But now we don't discuss on the PR. Because key issues them inside the bill now they discuss today. Now more discuss on the 7 years presidential term. So the bill we say 5 years not enough for make a president and government work for salon people then. They are big. Arthur. Tell me back. You feel say 5 years not enough for add 2 years back, they are more of for this issue back.
In all sweet. Say going away is sour. That 1 week, the honeymoon, na plaba commodity. Say una the 1 month way una the go farm will say, auntie, we can't tell una thank you for una help. Now case the marriage no sweet from that point dey. Now I want extend am to 7 more years. Now stress una wan bring more inside the marriage, those na problem. No, e no go do. That 7 years itself, e no get for do for them. Dem go always want more time because since dem come, let's just bring one or two things. The first thing when dem come, dem say dem can lie say Salone gets the first drone corridor for distribute medical supplies. From that one launching day, they're not able to tell we it. Almost medical supplies that do, and not to Salone are the first country in West Africa. Ghana don't do drone corridor. In fact, military grade drone corridor. Now West Africa before that one day they go do that. I don't know how for color kind baby drone they safe. You understand? So if you know it will give you people in water in 5 years, you know it will give you people in light in 5 years. 7 years, what you go do from when they plant rest? Rest they take 5 years for dry. No, they take 5 years for dry. You take $124 million. You build warehouse in 4 months. That $124 million, almost fire engine you go buy with something for don't save Jessica one other people and they get a small entertainment and other areas there. Almost fibrillators that you go buy for them hospital. They say you want 2 more years for do waiting again, just for continue for deplete the system. That's all they want.
Thank you very much, Arthur. Where I read that side, I pause, I write an article, a short post on Facebook where I say, okay, we agree, say 7 years presidential term. The power they on the 8th year. Someone take us now in first time, you don't do so. So waiting for both of this in first time. So that's what I try to say.
I know
they don't do 8 years. So if they ask for 7 years for a term, someone will assess in first term based on this bill. Say in first time, last year I done. Waiting, Salon people and gain from that in first time day. Then if we see something we worthwhile within the 7 years, maybe we'll consider. But if up until 8 years, in fact, when I come in 2018 saying the bread and butter issues, they can't address the bread and butter issues. But 10 up to they start. In fact, the presidential advisor, Alpha Khan, we say, we know for Falamaka to 3 square meals and European style and they for dump and eat 1 square meal. So this don't make sense at all. Me just go say 5 years enough for a government where gets good intention. 5 years enough for a president where ready for work for in people in. That 2 years they now will make much difference. And another key point we will give, another justification is that there is continuity in governance. So if after 5 years you never done what you do, hand over to the next government, may then continue. There's no justification for make we add another 2 years to 5 years presidential term.
See, you want done with you don't begin.
Especially when you don't know who that they can take over power. When Madakan 2018, people were happy. Some people were happy. Looking at 1992, say, hey, NPRC days will be a discipline, things were good. Some people were looking forward to that. And then we can see the reality. We can begin to see divide. Southeast divided from northwest. Great divide. Even laborers them begin to sack them because they align to northwest. So tell me, if such a government, you're glad if I may continue, instead of 5 years, you want to make it go to 7 years. Will you be happy to have such a government? So it's dangerous, then president will still the potential. They go glad it's deal. But tomorrow, people go turn, it go affect them. So 7 years not make a difference at all. Because if 7 years make a difference, then if I don't tell we say in first time we end last year, what have the people gained? Yes, you wanted to say something, Arthur.
Paul Kagame na Rwanda, in post-war Rwanda, when they see waiting he do, the people and they self go against the young constitution, say no power wants you one more time.
Now so it for be. Exactly.
Not so you they can say no, now give me more time. I'm not done yet waiting at they do. Now, quick then bring comparison. Post-war Sierra Leone, we go look and say Tijan Kaba in tenure be very turbulent.
Yeah.
If the Ebola not being halt and Escoma small, and Escoma say they give you light in 100 days, whether not lens go lens generator, whether not trust you go to some any kind of way, light can a saloon in a way where light not be ever day. And by the time EBK they left power, they are then say they tell we say not to cool water with the heat. The water too cold and
Because
it finish
light
them.
dey boku.
Light they boku. Now
Yes.
where the light? We not even get
Nothing.
light.
Yeah.
What till we get now? Push. What till we get? Maybe you know the pastor self go on television. They say in health minister as they prescribe as person well so they say typhoid malaria. So waiting day where then go able boast of say they don't do in 5 years, where we for can give them 2 more years for. The education is nothing to write home about. The spy Johnson, they don't really boku. Na the
Boku.
school them, the parents and they actually get for go pay for let them picking and pass. The student them all kind immoral or unorthodox things that they do for let them go make the grades. And when the same student and they go to their offices and the same life that they go there with. So the system don't actually boku down. The one whole thing don't boku down. So what you want extra 2 more years? And that particular part there, I don't know, may not to lawyer, but I believe say the people then forget a say, the people then for vote on them. Say for extend the president to not only the rules she don't make gang now parliament say we can't discuss it, we want add 2 more years for the president. I don't know what then mean by entrenched clause, no entrenched clause, but I believe say that particular one they say for add 2 more or the president in tenure, the people forget a direct say on it. Not to
Referendum. Yeah.
now parliament
Yeah.
and say we decide this and that. I don't know how you see that one.
Yeah,
That's
I want to go that side, even though I want take on to the end. Since you don't introduce her now, we hear with the Minister of Justice at the general they talk about say there will be a referendum towards election. That's not even make sense. Then key issues there where Salon people for vote on or for share their views on through a referendum, if will come early. Because if it happens towards election, few months towards election, how are we going to influence the outcome of the election or the form of election for take place? How are we going to use the people that then views them at that 11th hour day? So for me, it don't really make sense that for wait stay that last minute day for do one, because we need for do one now. We get the outcome of the referendum with our people and views and make sure so they put that inside. Then you for implement them. But if you wait say last minute, then if something then they wait for do with elections, how are we going for implement them where election are tomorrow? So it don't make sense at all.
So that one day they tell you now say the whole constitutional review narrative, it gets some kind ill motive. It gets some kind intentions behind it. We know it's not good for the people of Sierra Leone. Now waiting only good for them. Because if we have been say census before don't happen in 2025, but now don't delay the census stay now when I say census now 2026, end of 2026. Now not even put a definite date. Now, one of the things that when they go do inside this constitutional review now for go say now we get election date so time. All of them clauses then in a way they can get bypass say well, this other clause entrench, the other one we pull out, so we put out. No, the people forget a direct say on all of those things. Now, if you say census now 2026, you don't fix date for elections in 2028, almost I would say in the middle or the third quarter of 2028. They meet up. If that census thing they not go meet up. So now a calculated ploy for use a PR system because they're not going to draw the boundaries. But I tell you, if Sierra Leoneans say we ready, will they still do the boundaries with the old census figures? We don't care what they say. But we don't want PR.
Enough for the 2023 census results.
EBK census. EBK census. EBK census that
Yeah,
we go
because
use.
I'm not
We go
saying
still
them and
use.
not have a big pass fit. So
We can still use EBK
anyway,
census. Mhm.
yeah. So me and you generally agree, say the 7 years presidential term no make sense at all. Imagine how things difficult right now. With the president this time try done, more will look forward to a new administration, hoping that things will be better. Imagine 5 years this long. Imagine we add 2 years there on top. How long it will be, salon people. You know this. When they discuss the issue from come from the common people, you not understand better. Come 7 years. You see how 5 years long. But imagine now whether 5 years they long so you add 2 more years there, it go worse.
Yes.
Anyway, we don't deal with that. They more go to the next one, where they introduce and say 3 days petition window. Meaning say, first then the Constitution of Sierra Leone give we 7 days. When the results don't come out, any candidate will not okay, any party will not okay with the results, you get 7 days from when you petition the results. Then people are saying no, 7 days boku. They say boku. They don't reduce and now they put inside the bill say for be 3 days. Because then once, as soon as they don't rig the election, they use the PR for manipulate however they don't sabi according to what's the guy name? Prince Adin. They use them for many staying in power. Then quick one for many not to happen. 3 days, they swear the president once and once. That's at the aim. But Sierra Leoneans, before I call the experts making in view on that, may I go now a background say internationally across the globe. Even we own neighbor like the Nigerians, then they take 21 days. Then give them people the parties then 21 days window period for men able for petition. Imagine it's not easy for me you get that data where you need for me you challenge a result. You have to collect, you have to get experts them, you have to sit down and deliberate, you have to take time 7 days even not enough. So imagine before we improve in life, we will say from 7 days, more make them 14 days now. Then people will say, no, more reduce to 3 days. Wait till you view, Mr. Arthur.
Mira, you see, it's we come back again to the motive
Definitely.
because 7 days not be enough for challenge anything.
Never.
Now when I can say 3 days, I always get 1 hour reform. I don't know say I offend on this. I get 1 hour reform. I said that reform they will get the ECSL make them produce their own copy. Up to this day, the ECSL not gets one copy of all the 11,000 hour reforms there. They never
Imagine.
give Sierra them a copy of any hour reform. Waiting we use for no. The ECSL they keep their hour reform, they keep them all over the offices then, all over the country, then they keep them inside the box, locked. How they be lock the box the last day of the on the closing of polls, then box and they can day now until the next election cycle one starts. I tell they can go for go open their box, then they clean them, wash them, and all that thing. Get them ready for the next elections. But go to any ECSL office now, if you go see 2023 election RF paper, they say one no day. So if when they say 3 days not enough, 7 days too boku, now 3 days, where the political parties then way or the observer the way on they give their copies then they who stand in the canteen now before and say okay we get this we want compare am with una own. By that time the 3 days don't pass safe. So then they get together they own them all because una the ECSL una get the structure una get the money and the all team for get una reforms there. The other people are now waiting and they get now for go petition. It go difficult for them to get an all around within 7 days, let alone you say 3 days. Then una don't all una you not get evidence.
Even with the resources we then get, they're not going for able for doing within 3 days. Now, say people are several times they give me numbers, figures, ever correct. Imagine. Then people when they talk about economy, they do the vision, if they give a bill about let's give example to the hotel and Lunga and do this center they do. When they tell you how much they spend, you see some kind of wrong calculation.
Discrepancies and
this, that. 23 elections. You see the numbers then. They don't meet up. They can't even count. So if you get 3 days, you not have big count. Then 7 days not enough for one that counts 2023 election, 7 days not enough. Then una reduce am to 3
When I say
days.
3 days,
How una come? Yes. So
all
these
this
are
na
the
the
issues.
dabaru wey dey inside this constitutional review thing. So me, I dey look and say this constitutional review sef na just one kabudu gather that they go do for satisfy them yourself. It's not for the people of Sierra Leone. So for the people,
Yeah.
their intentions are blown. Everybody know what they mean.
Yes. I want to draw your attention to the talk. So not to we know more about things. Say me, I go you that APC person. No, more take an independent organization. We do something on this. When are the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, they issue a warning when them give a proposition paper, when them the one position paper where they want the government say this bill, if FIBA 1978 constitutional amendment bill where usher in the one party system. You know, they you know, them PhD we them get na and I don't use 419, but now for manipulate them brain. When it comes to calculation, you go see them go get them wrong for because of they don't do it cheaper things them. But when it comes to reality, let's understand this. The type of shall we say now democracy we get. The type of we say this is a multi-party system. The type of we say they want to do this bill for the good of Sierra Leoneans. But then get things that inside this bill where they show we say the intention not of a be a democratic state and for return to a one-party system, one-party state system, we'll go back to the old stone age will come out instead of we they develop, and we go help them for waiting the party we don't plan for them in power for 76 years. Trust me, let me listen to waiting this paper say. Yeah, I wish I don't give the producer. Sorry about that. I apologize. But this now the Institute for Legal Research and Advocacy for Justice, and then producer on the 27th of January 2026. Okay? They say they no say the intention for the bill, now good intention. But they say this bill gets threats to the nation's democracy. They say this bill FIBA the 1978 constitutional amendment where usher in the one-party states. They say if we allow this bill for pass, we then key issues like the PR system, like the 3 days petition, the 7 years petition, their issues here all go bring we can back. Okay, we go back to the one-party state system. We go bring waiting Prince Adi wants or waiting he been say in party for do. Waiting advice in party for do say if we continue the PR system, we'll stay in power for 76 years, meaning say one party system. So this bill, even though it look like say it get, I don't like to say no get good things then. You get the 30% quota where always there before, and they'll still maintain them, hoping that at least for don't go 35 step, small, but since it's there, it's a good thing. Then the other thing I like about our Gobert and soon the search and nomination committee for the chief electoral commissioner. We'll discuss on that soon. Those are good things, you know. But in reality, get things them we go make the full people say na democracy, but indirectly the one bring Salon come back to one party state. I know what you think about that, but that's my view, and that's the paper writes where it talk about that. In fact, I say it will weaponize, it will be used as a weapon to entrench power. It will use as a weapon for many state power for donkey years. And whenever I say donkey years, entrench power, it means say now waiting please add say for many state power forever. So this article or this position paper don't show we say they want to use this bill for stay in power forever. Yes, sir.
In the first place, Institute for Legal Research, that outfit there, that people away, they follow any publication when they do because they bring many insights to me. Now, for say they want make and say I'm bringing we back to one party state. The SLPP always they feel say they for turn and give the APC.
Exactly.
They say for them a power 20 odd years where APC be in power 20 odd years. So waiting and bring in the first place that antagonism can say that this way they can do the wire that kind of bad thing and then they can with that kind of fet or say we they can turn and give una. So if they bring this, if Ilraj they bring they draw people in yes. Say, hey, this thing, if you by that way, then want introduced in 1978, and SLPP want introduce them when an APC implementer for them. So if they want can do the same thing, so they want reverse we again. So then years, then they will lead we to what happened in 1991 to 2000. We God make we get leader like a Tijan Kaba, we can pull whip and that kind of trouble day.
True. You know,
So with this way, the way then they do so, it's a recipe for chaos.
it is
Mira.
definitely.
Like me and you go wonder, say, hey, me, I go ever there alive for see PZ again. One hole. Because if God forbid, trouble for them back inside that country, it will be worse. It will be more deadly than what be happening past, because everybody had to look warm now past before, and now we get technology and other things they can mix up with all of it, the sickness, the kush, the drugs, everything. So it will be difficult for we as a people. As you waiting, Iliraji they say,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
this
It's a real concern.
constitutional review thing is just crazy.
Yeah.
To me,
And
crazy thing.
And I thought the fact of the matter remain, most of the time when some of we talk, they always take use the APC umbrella for saying, I've got now opposition. But truth of the matter remain, if them people that are listening government, even irrespective of waiting the opposition they say, let's forget about opposition. We already APC where they support the APC or sympathize with the APC. More we talk about Sierra Leoneans them. Intelligence Council and other, they don't watch into the key of the issues here. We pull the bill. The bill not that bad. Don't say not everything the bill bad. As I say earlier on. But the intentional mix good thing them, but the bad thing and so for cover up the bad thing. You know you want for hide something. You take the good put it on top, put the bad on top, around the side put the good one, then the bad in middle for make people not understand too much. Now that's what they do. The intention not good at all. I'm saying it fearlessly and continuously. The intention of this bill for implement what Prince Adi we don't talk for and just say them parties stay in power for the 76 years. That's what this bill is about. So for now, we'll come back. We can take we last break before we round up. We'll come back. We can discuss about how for reduce the executive powers in elections. Where we're going to talk about the search and nomination committee for the chief electoral commissioner and other issues then before round up. So they play quick shots once of the intermission quickly and then come back. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
They say the pages need mending, a little stitch here and there, but we've seen threads being pulled out and thorns being stuck in. So let the review be honest, let the truth be standing tall. For the Constitution is the people's, not a government for the powerful. We rise with hope in our voices. Sierra Leone, this is our plea. Let every clause hold justice, let every line keep us free. Oh, government, hear this warning. History's watching every move. Do it in the people's name, and let integrity stand tall. So let the review be righteous, let the nations will be clear. For the Constitution is our mirror, may it reflect the people's will.
Yes, the Constitution is a mirror and it should reflect the people's will. Not so the president in will, not so the parliamentarians them will, not so the ministers them will, but the people. But inside this constitutional review, we see say they not take notice of the people. They're not even concerned of the people. Oh man, go speak big English, talk them view. I don't really know which are the people in view. And the people they don't get their own view in various form. Go on social media platform, position papers, interreligious council, civil society organizations, they all don't get them view. And they all get one word. Majority they against the PR system. Majority don't speak on key issues them where this bill they talk about. But of course, the government will get na power. It's either their way or the highway. Anyway, I thought I'm going to continue on another very important issue. These are the appointments of the Chief Electoral Commissioner, where the president not for directly appoints the Chief Electoral Commissioner. Instead, we forget a search and nomination committee. We're going to nominate the commissioner where for meet specific requirements. But imagine, this thing at the bill. They don't agree say for them at the bill. But we see say the president rush for pick what this guy name. I always forget me last show the last guy.
Nami Padi, Edmond Alpha, Nami Padi.
Edmond Alpha, yeah,
Nami good friend.
So you can know him. But me, for me, they all are the same. The first one, the second one, so they all are the same name, but they call their own. But for this is a concern. Which you view why the president not wait till this bill come for make we get a search way go the bill go pass. They'll wait for set up a search and nomination committee. We will take cognizance of we regions them of we people that anybody where then choose. We're not supposed to be neutral from the political parties then. But one, the bill don't introduce this, but the bill not talk about even partisan basis for say the person where they go choose, not forget, not for affiliates, so APC, SLPP, or any political parties. They also left for open, meaning say they can still go choose one by the SLPP party members, card holders them for be part of the nomination list. So the bill gets a very big gap there where they bring challenges them who they face day like today. Where Edmond Alpha party card holder, day. So the bill will come, it will bring a wonderful thing. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. For make it not be an executive power. The president not for appoint. Instead, we forget a committee we comprise of both sides, all sides of the aisle, and then for choose. But we see the president's rush. They also say the bill not even capture partisan. Which are your view on this issue? This will be a key issue that will help much on the other few.
Okay.
Not too important, but important.
It can be safe. SLPP then sleep in 2028. Then APC can win the thing. Now APC will go for implement all of the Dabaru thing also.
We mean say then go fet hard from APC now can go this and waiting they want for themselves.
Waiting they want.
So you see the issues.
So exactly. And if they mean sincere, after waiting they don't go do in 2023, we take we to tripartite agreement where they go make Samoa Kamara big fool say Parker no more they can't sign agreement as the pass sign so they renege on all waiting the pass sign. They begin call them gentleman's agreement. Say, well, they say the team for go parliament first.
Yeah.
Okay. ECOWAS can say, well, this team will need for taken to parliament between such time and such time.
Yeah.
30 days, they not do that. Further, they go choke inside a constitutional review, then mutilate and cut some part and let it go to them.
Yes.
So it all explains waiting the one for do with them. Say it's not good for the people of Sierra Leone. The whole constitutional review thing on its in safe. It's not good for Sierra Leoneans. Now waiting just good for them, then they go do so. So if you look at the pattern of appointment of commissioners, especially with this administration, they so. And then party, they know to who that they can seek the people their interest. Me, I will always say the two chief electoral commissioners we me work with, Christian Atop,
Christian at top.
he do his own very well. He do his own things to the ability of the people of Sierra Leone. Unfa Ali Conte, he try, he said do his own to the ability, but he begin go rogue. I always they point this out with Tonko Limba, where them promise and say, well, no worry, as you don't begin Solomon, they give you second term. Wait second time can they like and they not give them. They go give they own person again. So that's now everything can become kind of blatant. So it not mean say because person all party card enough for be commissioner or whatever, because you get right for associate.
Yeah.
But say you know go don't be party secretary general, we don't work for you know party officer now. You want to say you want to be commissioner? No, that's why they are not think say they will allow you for be commissioner, but you can be member of PMDC, you can be member of UP and all that kind of thing. But you can be a card carrier, but you know work for
Yeah. So for me,
That's
I thought I just think say basically for if it be a decision from all involved under the
yes.
nomination committee, we then go vote for possible and say elect affiliated to any party, but I'm possible get
Right.
integrity. It not mean say for be a
Right.
politician, you not get integrity. Some people in the way
Right.
going for trust say both from both APC and SLPP.
Right.
For me, even
Right.
me now APC now, I will get people inside SLPP will say, then be a trust and small. Yes, there are
Right.
people there.
Yeah,
So
sure.
after they able for choose person where then go vote for, we go then go say this person like even though na SLPP or even though na APC, but it going for stand for salon people then for ensure say they not ban them.
So this review,
Yeah.
so this review not they follow that thing they say they forget that nomination
No,
committee
the
there at
review,
all.
as I said, the review introduce them, but they not talk anything about partisan. That is one. Then the question to you is that why the president not wait say this bill come for table before he choose electoral commissioner? Why he rush for choose electoral commissioner?
Because
before we
Edmond
get
say how it happen in 2023 now so get for happen back 2028. And make a give saloon people a one warning. Edmond na expert. Not for saloon no more. It don't go now many different electoral commissions them all over almost I would say all over the world, all over all the regions there. And if that kind of mortal man, that kind of person, they go rogue against the constitution where it is swear to, that one is a very dangerous person right now for the people of Sierra Leone, because it don't go able for manipulate anything better than how Corner
other
do and
possible
where they
able.
go catch up.
Yeah.
Now, if then they think of any figures, they go do and for make it tie out with any RRF, then go for produce. Now they cannot produce one RRF form because it not go tie the results, they not go tie up at all. So what they do, they don't
Yeah.
destroy all everything.
I just want to do a follow up on what you say before we get to the last two questions, then. And that's not the fact that we get for members say this new one, Umfali, he make a
Edmond.
comment where he say, Edmond Alpha, sorry, he make a comment where he say the election of 2028 will be the same like 2023. So if a chief electoral commissioner where no say the government don't agree say there were discrepancies in the results of 2023.
Yes.
Internationally, partners they don't say not true. Both even then say don't agree. The government in part they don't agree say yes there were issues, even though they don't agree say the results wrong, but they agree say there were issues. They don't ever get review of those issues. Them you when they give appointment they talk say there will be no difference between 23 and 2028. There's a concern here. It means that it come with a purpose for those can do the same thing where Connor do for ensure say this party stay in power. So this is like a game plan where they implement, they open and small for make we understand. Prince Ali don't make a comment where they don't say they were in power 76 years. They don't say quick one president don't go don't appoint, even though you know say the bill for don't introduce a nomination committee. He goes, you don't wait for me to get the nomination committee. He wants to choose who that going for control, who that for puppets. They're not done there. We see say that the first time forget the PR for put everything to play. You want to say something? Please go ahead.
You see, some of the little things that we would say and say is small, Now then can get for money with tomorrow. Not only Edmond Alpha they appoint as commissioner, they also
The other
appoint
commissioners.
Commissioner East. Yes, they appoint a Commissioner
Yeah.
East after
Yeah.
Edmond. And that Commissioner East day, he raised, for me, it will raise lots of eyebrows if Sierra Leoneans they actually know about that
Person day.
particular personality day. Because that person day, it will take us to another level of the conversation. But now that person they come as personal assistant to Mohammed Kone. Now in party they say they all go school and they all this and that and that. Okay, it's not bad for B party and whatever. But he come as personal assistant to Kone, and then after that, they can make a commissioner. They don't wait, as we say, we don't wait for make them pass that thing. They say we get such a whatever
Exactly.
committee. So then too.
Yeah.
So if you look at if Edmond say will they wait up in 2023 and they come happen back to 2028.
So it's a pattern. It's a pattern, where it's like they get a master book where they open small. One will not say PR na you can empower 2023 make you maintain power. So now for instance say the PR data the bill. So they insist on that day. Then now they say more rush firm we own commissioner before this bill can pass. We will get power for choose commissioner. Can't person use way get integrity for puppet time. Then rush to one. So these are issues of concern with Sierra Leone for open and eye. Okay. My last point that the bill could run over 1 hour, and they assisting at something where you get concerned about you've been and me and you Amasia now we disagree on this. But we'll rub more on that. And this is for do with the dual citizenship. It say certain categories of dual citizens are disqualified from holding the offices of president, vice president, or Speaker of Parliament. I can read from you one you post at the you post quickly say you write say there are many folks from the diasporas in brackets dual citizens who have never been into politics but are contributing meaningfully to the socio-economic system in Sierra Leone. Must you take government office? Then you write on order. You don't really write about this issue. So as you say, you get a point for share. So I'll quickly go for round up now. Make you tell me which one you view, why you feel say people of dual citizen not get rights for take position as Salone. Then Mr. will give me quick view. Then we'll answer our last question. Waiting this bill, if this bill pass, waiting imply for posterity. So quickly, two things I will discuss.
My view on this dual citizenship thing is I not they hard and fast rule say they not for allow dual citizens for be parliamentarians or a state house or be president or the thing is we get for set the ground rules first before we take that thing there into we laws or we remove the bar where they bad enough for taking them position in the because we don't see waiting to seem diaspora they don't do even though they're not doing at that kind of level they say first. We don't see waiting they don't do. We don't see the current chief minister. It don't lie so much. It don't do so much. Then it will go back now in second country if things go south for them in 2028. We don't see the former chief minister waiting himself they do. You don't want to go sit down side in there. You can just can no more can when they call he jump go back. So now EBK in wisdom now that clause in the constitution they're not being the activate, they're not be active, or they're not being the looker. But in wisdom in 2012 or so, he said, okay, now this year so they to seem no go just come and can do some when they call it a rush go back inside it come out. So go left with you get first over yonder, then you come with all you good intentions and whatever for can one salon. Me not say to seem no for what for they're not for what they call it, but let them set the ground rules. See if now this you do now, yeah, you are answerable wherever you day. Any side you go, we they go for you. So tell that one they go help with people them. Because to sim them they salon now. For example, I go always the talker, Shiba concept. That woman have been principal na England, na school na England. He retire early, he take in couple, he go salon, he establish in business, he get people the way he dey pay every month. He adopt one or two other people the way he dey help he pay school fee for, they ask them for a dime. But inside the help, he dey contribute. Not to pass, he go take position as state house or na parliament go mean say to sim don help or to sim don do. And if you look at inside na possible, he been dey talk na dey na the place, but things just making sense. Okay.
Let me give you a view now, okay?
Right.
Now give me your view. I agree with what you say. It makes sense. But now make we use current ministers them we come up from out. The blunder, how they don't disappoint we for judge everybody. There will always be the downside of every rule. But me believe say people don't stay. I want to make me and you. We just come few years back, 5 years, 3 years back. People we don't say now, we don't study now. Yeah. People don't do now, we don't get expertise on IT innovation, things that what we need back home. We don't need for go back home and take them positions in there. Some positions and they were very important to make. We get posts we don't study them from out. Men go back and go take them. So I don't think say if it be an issue for sale. Me support the idea say we forget people that aspirants are very interested for go back home, for go give back. Yeah, you can give back non-politically, but if they are interested in politics, there's nothing wrong. They are Sierra Leoneans.
Okay, like I said quick, Mira. Sorry, like I said quick.
Don't make you lost that right.
Like I said quick.
I lost my thoughts. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay, now, me and you know of a particular situation. You see that me post about you go don't work na airport 20 odd years. You want go work na Buma.
Yeah,
I remember. Fine. That one day, me and you know that particular situation, the Usai come out. Because me when they talk so, that particular individual say, hey, can support we now we party or ABC and D where we go back 2028, we go give you position. Ask and say you aid well or you aid not well, because me don't work 20 odd years na salon, not so you give me job na salon. So you don't deny so you they do what you do. Then you want go sit on a Prado, you pass up and down and you
I understand. So quickly,
so the intentions are clear.
Okay, so let's have like me. I for do a show where they come up on not to take that country back, like a new Sierra Leone, something of the sort. I will forget things them right. And I agree with you with what you just say. And he bridge both your points and my points together. Meaning say, yes, that's why they can take position, but make it be something where they compete with people in a salon. Make the best man be given the job.
Thank you.
Yes, it not mean say because you support me, you do America now. We don't say that clean toilet. I'm going to say position for be innovation minister. We don't even know what for understand. I agree with that. But again, me not to say, let's lay down the steps of how it should be done. So not just open. I agree with you. So that area.
Thank you.
Now, the last point as we conclude, this will be the last question. If the bill, we dey pray that the bill will pass tomorrow with them PR, with another issues them 7 days, 3 days petition window, 7 years presidential term, 51% we don't even discuss about. Some things that we go bring calm, some we democracy to something else. Make that constitution day, that bill day, then they pass on tomorrow. But if they pass on tomorrow, what it imply for Sierra Leoneans then? And the last question for you before I conclude.
That bill day how it is so they pass on tomorrow. Salon done another 65 plus years. Because since independence to now, we still effect with waiting we get now. And then they can't take the country, they can't give it that kind of laws the way they take we go beyond to 1978. That one they would they reverse again. I don't know what we'll go for do. We'll go for do other reforms. So we'll go for do other reforms. bring we come back to normalcy way down there, as I say, you go do another 60 odd years for make we do that. Saloon don't done build it tomorrow. Saloon don't done for the next century. You know go come out well for we. That's how it
Well, me not to be dramatic, like how I have to be dramatic, but the implication from my own part is that there is a strong tendency for me to go back to the one party system, as articles they would write on this, experts them would write articles on this, don't say, because of key things them within the bill. And I agree with what the opposition leaders say that we need for pray. Although some people they say not a prayer we need now, just go vote to do the right things then. But we all know say, even though the party go on for do the right thing, we get people can be selfish. So with prayers, God going for God and yes, man also the implication of from that bill passed tomorrow, it means say this current government, the incumbent SLPP, go stay in power for 76 years. What do I mean? It simply means say they will get their own way, and their own way that we them believe saying way for stay in power that through the PRG system. It means say people now will get a say in who that they will choose that their constituencies them, their own local communities them. It means say that the political parties, APC, SF, that they're going to choose whoever they want for choose. And it means say again, the leaders that we go choose, not go let allegiance to the people them, but to them political parties. The implication of this bill is greater and deeper. So as we're done, I just get a word say the APC just don't pull a press release on them position. So I don't know if we go for read them, but hopefully we go for see them out there. Cannot get up with me, I know, but they don't already pull a press release on them position for the vote tomorrow. But of course, we all know who's our party stand, and we pray that for the sake of Sierra Leoneans, for the good of the country, the right thing go be done. So I go read them live before we conclude. I don't know if the producer don't send them to me. I don't know. Let me look. Give me a moment. If we get a song like just a break, they say long, small, but we'll try for pass through and quick. Okay.
They say the pages need mending, a little stitch here and there, but we've seen threads being pulled out and thorns being stuck in. So let the review be honest, let the truth be standing tall. For the Constitution is the people's, not the government for the powerful. We rise with hope in our voices. Sierra Leone, this is our plea. Let every clause hold justice, let every line keep us free. Oh, government, hear this warning.
Well, I don't get them. I think I'll give the producer. They send them to an hour. I don't get some G's, no. No be get. I'm not gonna read it and through go it long, but I'll make the producer show on the screen. They will just talk on few key things, then they will round up. Quick comment, we are waiting on the position of the opposition. The position of the opposition. Okay, producer, don't send answer. If you will share on the screen for we if it's possible. If not possible, then I would try for why I would read them in the English for sure and later. Okay. It's a press release way from the All People's Congress, way titled APC Position on the Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendments Bill of 2025. The All People's Congress has taken note of the address delivered by His Excellency, the President Dr. Julius Maada Bio, ahead of the parliamentary consideration and vote on Constitution of Sierra Leone Amendment Bill of 2025. The APC wishes to state clearly that we are not opposed to constitutional reform, nor are we opposed to the bill in its entirety. We recognize that certain provisions contained in the bill can strengthen our democracy, broaden political participation, and promote greater inclusion. Where constitutional reform advances the national interest and strengthens our democratic institutions, the APC will support it. In particular, the APC welcomes and supports the proposed constitutional guarantee of a minimum 30% representation for women. I will skip down there, yes, and give you a justification why. Then say the APC also supports the provisions already proposed in the bill to broaden the political participation of Sierra Leoneans holding dual citizenship. Okay? In particular, we support enabling our compatriots in the diaspora who hold dual citizenship to contest for parliamentary seats and to be eligible for ministerial and other public appointments, subject to the qualifications prescribed by the constitutions and the laws of Sierra Leone. We believe that Sierra Leoneans should not be unnecessarily excluded from contributing their experience, expertise, and commitments to the governance and development of their country. Okay. And the last paragraph, it says, at the same time, I don't know that's paragraph now. We have about 5 pages. Okay, let's see the next page and see. Okay, just that was just a screenshot that I saw. Anyway, so basically the APC, the opposition, don't pull their own press statements based on what the president say. I don't get the full pages them, but when I look for them on social media, a day out there, and they go for make them understand what they stand. And we hope say what they send a paper, then they go vote for tomorrow. Meaning say because then things that they don't pull, then things in the way and discuss, they're not for vote for the bill at all. Well, dear Sierra Leoneans, we come to the end of this show. We want to thank you to all. We get the opportunity for joining we and for listening. And say thanks to my guest, Mr. Chancellor Arthur Halstein, a very vibrant human rights activist, election expert, and governance expert. It's very good. We'll invite him once in a while for joining me on this platform. So far, I want to wish you all a very pleasant night, and we pray that tomorrow the outcome will be till we go make we regret why we did Salon or be Sierra Leoneans them. Not it don't be something we go affect we and we grand picking them tomorrow, but something we for bring calm developments our country. We pray that anybody will get selfish reason for introducing things that are not good, that then go fail tomorrow. But at the end of the day, we all go look for see which will be the outcome of tomorrow vote. At this juncture, I say thank you, and sooner again in another edition of the Sunrise Show on your platform, the All People's Congress Diaspora Online TV platform. Thank you until we see you again. Unatata.
This is the Sunrise Show, where the brave winds start to blow, where we speak our minds with fire, lift our homeland even higher. Poetry, music, stories bold, truth that cannot be controlled. Sunrise Show, still hope for Sierra Leone.